to Two Guys, One Anime. I'm Ashuri.
My name is the Holy Apple, and I sound sexy as fuck, apparently.
And today we are reacting to a video that I've found that was made a year ago by a guy called Films Evolve. And he's basically done 113 years, which I didn't even realise. Yeah, I didn't even realise that anime goes back that far, if I'm honest. But we learn things.
I didn't think it was 113, but now you just mentioned it, I'm a bit like, oh, okay.
Well, it's 1907 to 2020, so it's 113. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to react to it. It's not the longest video in the world, but it's going to be interesting to see how far anime has come.
Definitely.
So, yeah, we're just going to get straight in and check it out. That literally looks like a flip book. I love the fact that we've just jumped 10 years and we've gone from a flip book to an actual, like,
proper animation.
Sort of animation at that point.
My God, you can tell the age in this thing as well.
Yeah. Now that actually just
now
looks
that's
like an
proper animation.
And that's 1925.
It's 100 years ago. Well, what the hell?
Some of this stuff looks really like cursed, which I've realised.
Yeah, but then again, this is like 90 years ago.
That looks amazing, by the way.
Yeah, considering the age, 1930s. Now it has audio.
31.
This is literally Mickey level animation in 1931.
Yeah.
I know. This is crazy.
Actually looks incredible. Mate,
it's even the black and white film.
Some of these animators could learn a thing or two, you know. Jeez.
I'm quite surprised by some of this. This reminds me of Cuphead.
Yeah, it looks so cool though, doesn't it? That art style.
Yeah, definitely.
It's still so smooth though.
I know.
That's what makes me like. I imagine these like animations were very, very short because that wasn't like that's how they used to like push them out.
Yeah.
But still though, you can tell that he spent a ton of time on them.
I think I must have been the first one with audio and subtitles.
Pretty much, yeah. Which was for 1938.
Yeah.
Mad. That genuinely is like.
It's genuine.
Disney,
yeah,
like
Mickey
Mouse stuff, yeah.
Even this.
Yeah.
How far ahead were the Japanese? I need to find out.
Well,
this is literally Mickey.
I'm pretty sure like Disney's been around for like 100 years itself. You know, it's been around for as long.
Yeah, but I want to know when the first Mickey animation was.
I'm gonna say like 1910s, something like that. I'd say that Mickey Mouse is over 100.
1929, apparently.
Okay, I was about 10 years out.
So actually, they're actually roughly the same era.
Yeah, that makes sense. The thing is it's the same with like some older music with Japan, is that they have their own like markets,
yeah,
and copyright laws. So you'll hear a lot of songs that were made over here, and then a year later they come out in Japan from a completely different artist.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that either artist can do because they're completely different, like they're on different markets.
Yeah.
This will be exactly the same. There'll be absolutely nothing that Disney could do about if anything was copied. There'd be nothing they could do.
Versa.
Yeah. cats.
We're looking at the origins of the first furries.
When are we gonna get the first like in color? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's something I'm curious about. I've got to say, it's got to be in the 80s, maybe.
No, it'd be like
Earlier.
it'd be like 60s, maybe in 50s, maybe late 50s.
Why not?
We're in
50s now.
1950 now.
This looks cursed.
What I like is that genuinely everything has a completely different art style as well. Whereas anime is quite similar now. Like every single one has like a similar sort of style with tweaks. Everything is completely different. Like it's like they go 54. Yeah, it's like they're all finding like what's gonna work. Like when are we gonna get the typical big-eyed anime as well?
Good question. Yeah, we're not seeing one yet.
But everything has like more of a realism feel to it, if that makes sense.
Unless, sort of. I was gonna say unless you count the cat thing a minute ago, then we're not gonna get one for a little while.
I mean, kind of. It didn't seem like big-eyed or anything. You know, like I don't know. Anime went into like
not typical anime.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I mean, that's Toei Animation.
Jesus.
They're animating drawings. It's insane.
Just a little bit.
It's an animation in an animation.
Yep. God damn it, Toei. In an animation.
An animation in an animation. Made by animators. Yeah, everything has like a very realism type look to it. Oh, hang on.
You'll see. I'll get rid of her. Sasuke, you're only a little boy. But still.
It's close on the eyes.
Yeah, not quite there yet, but it's getting closer. Still got a very realism sense to it.
I want to say that the big eyes are going to come in like 80s. Got a feeling. I don't know why. I might be wrong.
It's like that's Dragon Ball era, isn't it? 80s.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe. I don't understand what I'm watching.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
I'm saying that everything has a realism feel. We're literally still looking at animals like dancing and talking and stuff like that. So it's not realism, but it's the art style has a realistic tone to it.
Yeah.
Like even the colours have stayed very toned down. I mean, this is probably the brightest that we've watched.
And I'm not sure what I'm watching. Bacteria.
And we've also gone to longer, a bigger, yeah. We've gone more landscape.
Don't be watching
square.
Just don't be watching this shit when you're taking drugs. I'm just gonna say that. Especially this. This will make me tripping.
It's mental.
A little bit.
Yeah, this looks very strange.
I kind of want like context to some of these. So then I'll have like a vague idea of what I'm watching. Yeah, not a fucking clue.
Gulliver's Travels Beyond the Moon. Gulliver's Travels was an actual film.
Ooh.
Hey guys, 66.
Yep, 66. One of the first.
I mean, that's Speed Racer. Or similar to Speed Racer. Cyborg 009 I've actually heard of from somewhere.
Another one.
Yeah, the big eyes are starting to come in.
Yep, this is where it starts to become modernised.
Yeah.
Oh, Pussy Boots, okay. I didn't know this... This doesn't originate from Japan, does it?
I don't think so, but it might have just been a Japanese animation.
Oh
Like
god, no,
that
this
film.
genuinely is the first furry.
We're getting some weird stuff now.
Yep, now we're getting into the weird stuff. I thought of something I'm not going to say.
Didn't see much of that. We saw a few lines, but okay. Animal Treasure Island.
Your panda, what the? I like this animation style.
This is Panda's origin story from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh no.
What's going on here? Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid. What?
I'm questioning some of these. I need to find out about them.
It's like
Ringing bell. At least it's specific.
It's like the Western like cartoons were made or films were made, and it's like they went to the Japanese market and got them to make their interpretation of it or their version of it for the Japanese market. So that
Surely the Japanese got to be closer to Tales Grim there.
I don't know. I've seen this. Absolutely amazing.
I'm not.
Yeah. Well, it's made by Miyazaki. It was one of the first films.
Oh, fair enough then. Definitely seems like one of the more modernised films.
I believe
I
it was
say modern,
made.
this is still 40 years ago.
I think Lupin the Third was made before Studio
Gundam.
Ghibli. Gundam, 1981. That's insane.
The original Gundam.
It looks good.
You trying to play a heavy metal ballad or something? Okay.
Madhouse. I mean, this is the first. This was the first one
First
for
animation
Madhouse.
from Madhouse.
I mean,
Jesus.
it might be, it might not be. It might have just been showing it for 1983 potentially, but
Maybe. That wasn't about what I thought it was about, was it?
I think it might have been.
Yeah.
Mate,
Studio Ghibli though.
Sells for that film sell for so much money. It's untrue.
It's 1984.
Yeah,
so.
I looked at one and I think it was going for 25,000, and it was of the main character, but it was literally just her standing there like looking off into the distance. It was £25,000 for one sale. I was like, oh my god.
It was the original drawing of it though, so
Yeah,
I can understand why.
that looks sick.
First one with gore, I'll have to say that much. There's been no
It's
violence.
the first one we've seen.
really.
Mamori Oshii. Isn't that the guy that did Ghost in the Shell? Which makes
I'm
sense
not
because that actually
sure.
kind of looks it. The
Looks
faces
similar,
kind
yeah.
of look similar.
We'll find out. Ghost in the Shell's got to be on this.
Yeah. What was the Ghost in the Shell, like 91?
95.
95, okay. Yeah, so it would make sense. Akira's got to be on here as well.
Well, that.
Lupin.
Put that.
I fucking love that film.
I'm trying to jog my memory a bit now.
Shit, I think this is his first Studio Ghibli film.
That's why he's here.
Oh, she gets. Yeah, okay, I remembered. Raw Space Force.
Yeah, I think that was actually the first Studio Ghibli film. Properly, because Nausicaa wasn't, I don't believe.
Yeah, not Madhouse again. Okay. Now,
Mad.
for its time, that's probably terrifying.
I wonder if all, like, most of these, like, studios and whatever are still going. Like, how many are still going?
More than Ireland. Oh, how many? Well, Studio Ghibli is another one. Totoro.
Yeah, we
See?
know most, but
I didn't know that was 88 though.
it looks so good for 88 as well.
It's older than Ghost in the Shell, and it
That
looks better in
film,
my eyes.
that film's amazing, but you'll only ever watch it once.
Depends.
It's because of what it's about. It's yes, man.
Well, there's Akira like you wanted.
Iconic
The quality
bike
looks
slide.
so good.
It's got to be the iconic bike slide. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's been
Fair
used
enough.
in so many films and TV series. It's untrue.
It has become its basically its own meme at this point as
Yeah.
well.
That looks mad. Kiki's Delivery Service. 89. I didn't realise that was 89. Why did I think that was like 90 something?
I think a lot of these films that we watch, especially when it comes to Gilbert, we don't know how old they actually are.
Yeah.
Madhouse again. God, that Madhouse has had their hands in so many things.
Been around for a while. I didn't realise they were that old.
No, me neither.
Only Yesterday is a very good film.
Actually, one of the very few Studio Ghibli I haven't watched, actually.
I'll tell you what, fun fact, this is... Porco Rosso's very good as well. Only Yesterday, believe it or not, is the only anime film on Rotten Tomatoes to have 100%.
Jesus.
Which makes no sense to me, because Spirited Away was the only film to win an Oscar.
Yes.
And that's at like 98, I think it is.
Yeah.
Whisper of the Heart's a good film. It's West Virginia, but in Japanese. It's quite cool. Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, Memori Oshii. It was the same director.
Yeah, exactly right. Fair enough.
I'd be interested to watch that Angel Eggs, because that looked like it might have been his first film, just to see what it was like. Because Ghost in the Shell was really good. So.
Yes. I think the other film was 6 years younger, though, wasn't it?
It was 85, so it was actually nearly
Not 10,
it was 10.
Jesus, yeah.
But it looked as strange as Ghost in the Shell. Like Perfect Blue is meant to be a very Perfect Blue is meant to be a very good horror film, and I've got it on Blu-ray.
Film?
Yeah, it's a horror. There's this one. Okay. It's great.
Yeah.
97.
I was 4 years old when this came out.
Yeah, it's insane. Animation for that looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised.
How smooth that is.
I was gonna say, even this is really smooth.
What?
Fair play.
Vampire Hunter D. That looks mad.
Mm.
I think this is a very cyberpunk type film as well. That's meant to be.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that funny, mate?
Spirited Away is still one of the best ever made.
Yeah, that's down. But from that, you probably won't get why.
Yeah, it's just I'm annoyed that they didn't just show the bathhouse, like the bit where
Yeah,
it goes
like,
through. That is enough.
The amount of creativity that went into that bathhouse is unreal.
Yeah. Makoto Shinkai, I've seen that, because isn't he the guy that makes? Is it Your Name? I think. Tokyo Godfathers is another film that I've got on Blu-ray that I want to watch. It's meant to be good.
It's really strange animation, but it's smooth. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't understand what I'm watching anymore.
Howl's Moving Castle?
Owls.
Oh.
Another fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that was short.
I could watch more. No, I haven't seen that yet. I want to watch that. It's meant to be quite good. Madhouse again, man.
They're basically like King
Madhouse
again. Madhouse.
Paprika, I think I've got this on Blu-ray and I haven't watched it yet either. It's meant to be like quite a strange film.
You don't say. Walking refrigerators. God, the animation looks so good.
That might have been the use of CGI there. Potentially.
It looks very smooth if they did.
Seen that. Very good film. Underrated. Makoto Shinkai, I believe, is again the same guy who made Your Name and Weathering with You, I think. I'll have to check. It might come up.
This gives me Ghost of Tsushima vibes.
UFO Table.
One of their first ones. God, that logo, look how old it is.
Yeah.
This looks really good as well.
Ponyo.
Ponyo.
Ponyo is so underrated.
It's underrated. It's such a weird film at the same time.
Yeah, Summer Wars as well.
Madhouse again.
Madhouse have probably made the most. Redline.
I'll have to check how many they made.
Redline. Didn't that kill the studio that was making that? It wasn't Madhouse. Madhouse produced it, but there was a studio that was making Redline and it killed it because it spent too much money on it.
I'm not ready to that.
I'll have to check. Yeah, Redline's an insane film. Like, it's got a lot to it. Wolf Children's pretty good.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's strange. Garden of Words is 45 minutes long. It is a film. Very good. Wind Rises is one of my favourite Studio Ghibli films because it's a biography, basically.
Okay.
Because the biography is about the guy that designed the Mitsubishi P0 in the war for the Japanese. Can't remember his name. But it's literally just about his life. It's really clever because you wouldn't think that you would get a anime biography. That makes sense. Like, it was completely different.
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
Boy and the Beast is again a pretty good film. Your Name. Yeah, Makoto Shinkai. Yeah. Your Name's a classic. I don't know how many times I've watched this.
I would say it's 6 years at this point from modern.
Mm.
We'll get Demon Slayers and Jujutsu soon.
Silent Voice is
very good.
A very special film.
Yeah.
It's Corner of the World. I think I've seen this. Mappa?
No. Yeah, so it's made by Mappa, so animation's gonna be good.
Hmm. I feel like I might have seen that.
What the?
This is on Netflix, I think.
Oh
I
god,
think I
why am
remember
I not
seeing this on
surprised?
Netflix.
I don't understand this anymore.
Burying the Witchflower. It's underrated because it looks very like Studio Ghibli, but it's not, and that I think that freaked a lot of people out.
Mm.
Yeah, that art style. Mirai, very good.
I think I'm slowly becoming to the realization you've seen way more movies than I have.
Films, general films, I'll watch a ton of, but when it comes to anime films, I've seen this. That's a great film. Yeah, when it comes to anime films, they're just fast watches, aren't they? You know, you put it on for an hour, 2 hours,
Yeah,
get through it, and you can watch so many. Whereas a series, wherever review, a series you go through so many. It's like, oh god.
Yeah. I'm just a fan of the series, I think.
Oh yeah, so am I. But some films, especially with the budget, you get something special. Prome's great. Prome's a great film.
It's a really weird animation style.
Yeah,
I kind of like it.
It was good. Whisker Away.
Hmm.
I've not heard of that. I think that might be on Netflix as well. I think.
Maybe. I'll have to find out in a minute.
That was very good.
Well, okay.
It's been 3 years in the making. Fair play. Fair play.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Obviously, there's some in there that we didn't. Well, obviously, a lot in there that you've never come across before. Because, like I said, you kind of have to. I don't know if you're like me, but you don't kind of think that anime started like that long ago.
No, I would have had it pegged on the 40s or 50s.
In my head, I'd have been like 60s, 70s. In all seriousness. Which I suppose makes sense because I think it was 66 where we had the first sort of big-eyed anime. Yeah. But you kind of don't clock that. Like, I mean, we mentioned Disney.
Yeah, I've got to say, you don't really look into it because
Yeah.
you hear about things like Disney, but anime back then was like quite centralized to Japan, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't really see it without going to Japan.
That's it. Yeah. But
But then it came over to the West End, and voila, now we're here.
well, it's so, like you said, it's so easily accessible now with Crunchyroll and
Yeah, definitely.
all, you know, Netflix. We mentioned Netflix, Amazon Prime. You know, it's, they're all showing anime and stuff. So it's not like super difficult where you go back 30 years. You had to watch certain. I mean, I think we both would have remembered Toonami with Dragon Ball.
Yes, Toonami.
And it's maybe it wasn't like Naruto on a Saturday morning and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, there was like early Naruto on there as well.
Yeah.
I think even One Piece was on there as well.
Yeah, it's insane. It was so difficult to get into anime back then, whereas now it's just super easy.
It's everywhere
Super
at this
easy,
point.
yeah. The internet has made everything accessible, and it's great.
Glorious invention.
But yeah, that was 113 years of anime films, shall we say? Because there wasn't any series in there; they were all films. So let's make that quite clear. But if you did enjoy that, please hit the like button, give us a subscribe. We do like to do videos like this and other stuff, and we've got tons of other stuff on the channel as well. You got anything to add?
No, I'm quite surprised by some of the age on some of them, but I think it's just nice to see how far anime's actually come in all. Because it starts off fairly okay, and then it's like you think Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer today, like their film quality, it's just out of this mind, out of the world, basically.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see how far it's come and kind of respect the culture behind it as well. At the same
it's
time,
not just that as well. It was what I noticed was how big of gaps he was having to skip to find it.
Sometimes there was gaps of 10, and then it got time to
and then he was literally doing multiple films each year towards the end, and it's like I think you said it in another video. They're so regular now, where you might have 3, 4, maybe 5 absolute banger films each year. You go back 20 years, you'd be lucky if you got one every 4 years, 5 years, and it's like, it's just mental. But
it is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is. But like I said, give us a like, subscribe, and any recommendations if you've seen videos like this yourself or about anything else. Tell us about them, and maybe we'll react to them too as well. So,
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway. Goodbye.